And a good name is more valuable than money. As you walk, what do you think your intention is? What is the outcome that you want to get? A man's duty is to build. And if you can't build a business, build your body. The name you build for yourself, for your family, ultimately will determine whether or not they get favorable rates everywhere they go. Welcome to the Witness Mdaka Show. And as the show is starting, I'm seeing a quote here from Brian Joffrey. It says, "The opposition comes at you from all direction, but success is knowing your own direction." I'm going to repeat that. Opposition comes at you from all directions, but success is knowing your own direction. And part of knowing your own direction is part and parcel of the building block of your own name building, your reputation, and whether or not you are going to make it outlast everything that you are doing. What is the direction that you're going to be taking? And I'm going to talk to you in this episode about the power of your name, how to build a reputation that lasts. There are things that are better than money, and a good name is more valuable than money. A good name is better than money. A good name can create a legacy for you, a legacy for the next generation, and also place you in a position where you have proper partnerships, proper collaborations, proper opportunities, simply because of who you are. A reputation is something that's built over time, but easily can be lost in seconds or destroyed in seconds. Somebody said it takes 20 years to build a good reputation, but one big mistake can bury 20 years of legacy, 20 years of reputation. The importance of showing up, keeping your word, and moving with integrity cannot be overstated. It's quite important for you to understand that to build a good reputation, to build a good name for yourself, you have to show up, you have to keep your word, and you have to move with integrity. And to be able to do that, there has to be a certain level of intention that backs up everything that you do. As you walk, what do you think your intention is? What is the outcome that you want to get? A lot of people move without outcome, without intention, without wanting to build anything of value and anything of substance. A man's duty is to build. And if you can't build a business, build your body. If you can build your body, build an income stream. If you can build an income stream, build a career. If you can't do that, build a reputation, build a good name. What is it that you can do to start building today? And I'm saying, more than anything, a good name is better than money. A good name produces better products. A good name attracts the right team members for you to work with. And you have to understand that to be able to do that, you shouldn't be chasing clout. You need to be building credibility. And sometimes building credibility is going to take you longer than what other people around you might be achieving. Some people around you might be achieving quick gains in certain businesses that have got loopholes and shortcuts. But the question for you is, are you going to be a person that builds the credibility over a long period of time? Or are you going to be a person that takes the shortcut, chasing the cloud, and building something that's easy to build that anybody can build, right? Your legacy isn't just about money. It's about your character. It's how people remember you. If we think about Nelson Mandela right now, I always make this example and say, a lot of us, in honor of him, would give his kids or his grandkids opportunity. Why? Because of what the name Mandela represents. Because of what that name represents. Before the person even arrives, their surname would have opened doors for them. Now, what they do with it obviously would be up to them. But the important thing is, can an opportunity be opened because of who the person is, who their grandfather is, and what kind of family name they carry. The name you build for yourself or your family ultimately will determine whether or not they get favorable rates everywhere they go, favorable responses, favorable relationships, or they're going to be hated for their association with you. You have to protect your name like your life depends on it, because it does. Protecting your name simply means you understand that a good reputation is going to be something that you need, and knowing exactly the direction that you need to be taking to build a proper name for yourself. And you have to build something that your kids are going to be proud of. What is it that you can work on? Are your kids going to be proud to be associated with you? Are they going to be proud to have a surname Mdaka? If you are Mdaka, are they going to be proud to say, my father spent a long time, my mother spent a long time building a reputation, and I'm not ashamed to say I'm their son, I'm their daughter? Because doing that ultimately also opens doors for me. Understand it, start building it, work on your legacy, and know that it's not something that's just going to happen overnight. It takes years and years and years to build a reputation in an industry, to build a reputation in a community, to build a reputation in church, to build a reputation in business. Everywhere you go, including politics, there has to be a certain reputation that you've built for yourself that makes it easier for you to get into certain circles and be able to raise certain amount of money for you to build and scale. Now, thank you for watching the Witness Mdaka Show. Please click on that subscribe button, click on the notifications bell, comment, let me know what your thoughts are, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.